Hey guys, welcome back to the Tarot Daily. Today's reading is going to be all about what your future self has to say to you. Okay, a message from your future self and what you really need to hear right now. Today I have, three piles for you to choose from, and this deck is the Shine deck. Okay, it was a gift for my birthday from my friend Zahana. Thank you, Zahana, and thank you, Alicia, for this lovely candle. It has crystals in it, and it looks lovely and smells amazing from High Garden. All right, so we have three piles here for you. I want you to take a deep breath in and just focus, center yourself, and really just focus on pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 to see which card is calling out to you. You can't make up your mind just by looking. You can always refer to the timestamps down below, and maybe some numbers in the timestamp may catch your eye, and you may click on that pile and proceed on to your video. All right, if you've made your decision, I will see you at your reading. Hey pile 1, I hope you have your drink in your hand and you're ready to go to find out what message your future self has in store for you. Okay, what is it that your future self wants to tell you? Urgent messages from your future self. We have 4 tarot cards here, and after we go through the tarot cards, I will flip through your oracle cards to get more messages. Okay, pile 1, let's begin. Okay, we have Strength, and we have 4 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Fool. All right, pile 1, I'm getting this sense that your future self is telling you to let go of your fear. Pile 1, you may be someone who is very wary about taking risk. Okay, you may be someone who likes to people please. You may be someone who wants to just be cordial with everyone and wants everyone to get along well, kind of like a Libra energy. That's what I'm sensing, pile 1. Okay, the thing is that you're someone who just wants to be happy, go with the flow, and just see where life takes you. But pile 1, Strength, you need to build on your confidence, pile 1. That is what your future self is trying to tell me, right? Tell you. Okay, build on your strength, and the thing is that because you're kind of just holding back, okay, you're holding back, and because you're not, you don't want to embrace your strength, and you're holding back, and because of that, you're not getting the success that you need to, it's meant for you. Okay, there's a lack of confidence here, pile 1. There's a lack of confidence to go after what you want, to take the leap of faith. Pile 1, you're not taking a leap of faith. There may be something that you want to start, something that you want to begin, you want to start, but all these issues with self-confidence, okay, self-confidence, inner strength, not trying to protect yourself from failure, all of these things, it's stopping you from taking that leap of faith, pile 1. Okay, you need to, the thing about life is that, pile 1, you don't have to please everyone. You just have to please yourself. And just because you go after your dream does not mean that you are going against the grain or you're going against people. All right, pile 1. There's a lot of this, you're kind of just wanting to protect yourself. You just don't, yes, you don't want to show, others your talents. But pile 1, you're actually very strong. And you're actually someone who needs to really build on their self-confidence, because this lack of self-confidence and this lack and this feeling that you need to hold on to whatever it is that you have, okay, whatever it is that you want to keep as a secret, is not letting you have this new beginning and success, because you're holding yourself back from it. Okay, and if it comes to romance and love, okay, again, you're protecting your heart, from the outside. You're protecting your heart so that no one new can come in, pile one. And the thing is that you really need to let that go. You need to be your own person. You need to have that confidence. Okay, this card shows me that your confidence is really just not at its optimal strength. Okay, the thing is the Leo energy is represented here. You may be a Leo, or you need to step into Leo's energy. And if we know anything about Leos, they exude confidence. They are the lions, right, and the lioness. So they are people who are just very confident, happy-go-lucky, and not afraid to try and start anything new. And pile one, that is the energy that I want to see you in, and that's the energy that your future self wants to see you in. Because the longer we are in this stagnant energy, our new beginnings and our success is going to be delayed. Okay, I'm going to, pull out some oracle cards for you, to see what do we have in store. Okay, from the Black Moon Oracle cards, we have the card Mercury, okay, the mind. Number 3, okay, number 3 might be of any, significant value to you if you've been seeing number 3 around. Okay, and we have the card, Solar Eclipse. Okay, number 44. You may be seeing this number, around angel numbers. If you can go and read up on angel numbers if you've been seeing a certain set of numbers. Okay, pile one, we have Mercury, and we have Solar Eclipse of Revolution. So the thing is, pile one, I feel like you really need to step up your confidence and speak your mind. There is something that you're dealing with and you are actually biting your tongue on it. Pile one, you really need to step up your game and speak your mind. Speak your mind, speak the truth. Speak your truth. Because I feel like you're keeping it, you are just kind of just suppressing because you are afraid what others might think of you. Pile one, that's not the way to, live a very fulfilling and happy life if you're going to be afraid of what others think of you. Okay, if we know anything about Mercury, it rules the sign Gemini, okay? And the thing about Geminis, they're very good with words, very confident speakers, and that is the energy that you need to step into. Because pile one, if you do not speak your mind, we have the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is a very, very potent and strong energy. So, the thing is that if you continue keeping your thoughts and, and just going with the flow and letting people, take whatever they want from you, pile one, the universe has something in store for you. It's going to shake up everything. It's going to shake your world up. Okay, that's what your future self wants to tell you. There's something coming up, pile one, that is going to shake your world because it's trying to push you to become someone who is confident and would speak their mind. Because for the longest of times, you've just been laying back, letting people just dictate however things should go, and you may have been taking the role of a follower, or you've been taking just, you just want to be the kind of person that everyone likes. You just don't like to rock the boat. But there is something that is in your mind that you are not actually, it might be bothering you, but you're just like, no, it's fine, right? And then you just want to stay in this energy where you're not exuding your strength as much as you could. And because of that, we have something here in store for you that may shake up your world, pile one. And it's like anything that happens, right? You know that it happens. It's going to happen for a good reason. It's going to shake things up so that you are going to, step into your power. This is all about you stepping into your power and not caring what others think of you, pile one. Okay, I'm going to take out more cards. We have the Rebel in reverse from the archetype cards. So again, there's this fear of being a rebel. Okay, I think what you fear the most, pile one, would be to stand out. You want to be, part of the group. You don't want people to see you as, a rebel. You don't want people to see you as someone that's trying to cause a lot of problems. But pile one, if you're a rebel, that does not mean that you're causing a trouble. Okay, you need to challenge the status quo if it is not working. So elections has been going on all over the world, right? In here in Singapore and even in the United States, elections have been going on, and many of us may feel in this energy of we've been just on one side, and now that so many things coming up, you may feel yourself in this energy like, should I just go with the flow? Go with what I already been told and know, or should I step out of my comfort zone, be a rebel who can make a change for once? Pile one, you may be feeling this energy, and you really just need to, find your strength, speak your mind, let people know where they went wrong, and tell people who have not been treating you well that, they have to stop, they have to go, they gotta go, right? There's no way that, you are going to keep quiet, because something is going to push. Something is going to happen. Be ready for it, pile one. Of course, it's not going to be something that is, extremely negative. Anything that happens in life, it happens for a reason, to teach you a lesson, to teach you more about yourself, to make you step into your power. Just know that confidence is not something that, you can't wake up tomorrow and say that you're going to be confident. It's a step, right? It's a baby step. You have to take baby steps every day in order to build your confidence. Just decide, today I'm going to, get what I like, okay? Or today I'm going to share my honest opinion on something that I really am passionate about, and I don't care what others have to say about it, even if it's an unpopular opinion, right? Just start small, and then as days go by, you will realize that, oh, okay, this confidence thing is quite easy, and all I have to do is be myself, and what others think of you is really none of your business. That is something, you've been told many times, right? Many a times, but sometimes it's very difficult, especially if, you are in this energy, pile one. If you're someone who just loves people and you just want to get along, you just don't like conflict. You're just not someone who likes to really just, argue or fight or kind of like, have a debate even, okay? You're someone who just doesn't like all of that. But sometimes you need to step into your power. You need to do that. You need to, put people in their places. If not, we are teaching people to disrespect us. Okay, pile one. And another card we have is mistakes. All right, from the Wild Offering deck, okay? Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Pile one, what comes with this personality, or what comes with your habits of, going with the flow and all of that, there may be, a chance that you are afraid to make mistakes. That's why you can't have your full moment, your new beginning, because you're so afraid of making mistakes, pile one. Maybe you want to start a new business, or you want to start to study something totally different, or follow a passion that you feel is so out there, or like that people will not feel like it's even great to have, or like, maybe you're in finance, but you want to do something in fashion or beauty, and you feel like people are going to think that you are being silly and like you're wasting your life away. Really, whatever people think is really none of your business, okay? And whatever they think, the people who are giving you advice do not have the experience of what you want to actually do. Listen to the people who have gone down your path. Do not listen to someone who feels like they know what's best for you when they haven't gone down that path. Okay, and and because of that, you are afraid of making mistakes. You don't want to look like a fool, right? You don't want to look like a fool to your family and your friends. But the thing is that you really need to think about it. At the end of our lives, are we going to regret not going after our dreams? Are we going to regret going after the dreams and maybe it not working out? But at least, at least you try. So power one is really, all your future self is giving me a very clear message. If you don't break the status quo of going with the flow, of being scared to speak your mind, of just wanting to just stay in the background of things, you're going to get this tower moment that's going to push you into a revolutionary time in your life. Okay, it may be scary, but we all have to go through a moment like that. in order to come out stronger. It could be a breakup, it could be, a divorce, it could be something, or not such a grand scale thing, it could even be something smaller, like, disagreements at work, or, something like that. There's going to be something that is going to change the way you perceive things and the way you express yourself. Because, if you're just going to just not listen to the universe, it's the message is just going to get louder and louder, and then you will not have a choice but to listen to the universe, pile 1. Okay, from the Divine Feminine deck, we have the card Freya. All right, Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Okay, so again, this shows me that, you may be actually taking up offers and, and saying yes to things that you actually don't want. Okay, it could be just be as simple as, maybe your friend has invited you to a party or a gathering, and then, you don't feel like going. But the thing is that you just say yes because everyone is going, and I don't want to be a party pooper, I don't want to be a wet blanket, right? And, you may find yourself doing this so many times that, people just assume like, oh, I don't even need to ask her what she likes because she's gonna be okay with it, right? And then people start just doing whatever they want to do and asking you to do whatever, they want you to do, because they feel like you're just a yes man. You're just going to be someone that's going to keep saying yes. And people might start taking advantage of you because of that. And, I'm someone who always believes that compassion, it's definitely something that we all should have, and it's not to be mistaken for weakness, or it's not to be mistaken for being a pushover. Okay, the thing is, you may not be a pushover, pile 1, but some people in this world who don't understand the line between compassion and, and being someone who's just getting pushed over, right? They might be mistreating you this way. So pile 1, you really need to stand in your power. You don't have to be confrontational, you don't have to be argumentative and confrontational, but you can have your compassion, you can be loving, kind, and the way that you are, but have strong boundaries. Say yes only if you mean it. Go to an event only if you want to. Go out on a date only if you want to. It's okay to reject people. It's okay to say, I don't feel like going out today. Can we get a rain check? Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself, listen to what you want to do. Okay, if you're a guy watching this or a girl watching this, people tend to, they kind of look at people's person, right, as someone that they can just get their way with, because this person is always going to be fun and down to do everything. And it's okay to say, no, I'm not down for it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Today is not the day I want to go out. I don't care if it's Friday night, I'm not, And you need to stand your ground. You need to do what you want to do. Okay? Pile 1, and, don't take up projects at work or at school school, I guess you don't have a choice, right? But at work, right? Don't take up things that you really just feel like it's too stressful for you, and you feel like it's too much, but you feel like you can't say no. You can actually say no. We all always have a choice, pile 1. Right, pile 1, okay, we have the card Forgive Someone. For me, I feel like you're not someone who's it's very difficult for you to forgive. But I feel like if, let's say, you find yourself in a situation recently where you feel like you really can't forgive this person for whatever they have done to you, it's a sign from your future self to forgive this person. Okay, pile 1, you need to forgive this person, and you need to forgive yourself. More than anything else, pile 1, I feel like you're someone who needs to forgive yourself. All right, forgive yourself for all the times that you felt like you should have stood up for yourself. Forgive yourself for all of the times that you felt like you should have done something and you stopped yourself due to fear. Okay, forgive yourself. It's fine. It's never too late. You can always, go forth and go after what you want to do. Go forth and go after your dreams, your dreams and everything, pile 1. And forgive others, forgive yourself, and it's never too late. Okay, it's never too late to forgive maybe a friend who has wronged you, or maybe, it's just a family member, a parent, forgive them. All right, the last card we have for you, pile one, is awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Okay, pile one, with this card, okay, again, it's all about standing in your power. It's all about saying no. No means no, and forgiving people, forgiving yourself is coming into your power. This card, this whole reading, and your future self wants to tell you to not be afraid of who you are, not be afraid of what people think of you. People's opinions just don't matter. It shouldn't matter anymore. Okay, from henceforth, after listening to this reading, please step into your power, pile one, and just know that you are amazing as you are. Your true self is good enough. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else in this lifetime. Life is too short, pile one, and you can't go on trying to please everyone in your life, putting yourself on the back burner. That is not what your future self wants to tell you. Your future self wants to tell you that if you do continue this life like this, you're going to regret it in the future. There's going to be, this like solar eclipse revolution that's coming your way that's going to change everything up. And, the things that you would wish, once you cross over to the other side, you're going to wish that, I wish I had done this sooner. I wish I've forgiven my friends sooner. I wish I've forgiven myself sooner. I wish I was my authentic self sooner. I wish I said no more often. That's going to be you in the future. So this is what your future self wants to tell you. And I'm going to read from the guidebook of this Shine booklet. Okay, awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Stop allowing others' opinions to define your worth and be true to you. When you stop giving about what other people think, you're free. Take off your people-pleasing mask and allow your authentic self to shine. My favorite quote ever is by Georgia O'Keeffe, and she says, I have already settled it for myself, so flattery and criticism go down the same drain and I am quite free. Okay, don't depend on others to, make you feel good about yourself. That goes with flattery or with criticism. All right, pile one. How would you show up if you didn't care what other people think of you? How would you dress? Style your hair? What unique sparkle magic have you been hiding from the world because you're afraid of standing out? It's time to awaken your authentic self and be true to you by saying no when you mean no, right? Wearing what feels fabulous for you, making choices from the heart, or even piercing your nose because you think it looks cool. Just go for it. And that is the message I'm going to be ending off your reading for today, pile one. If you enjoyed this reading, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you would like a private reading, please reach out to me at the Tarot Daily on Instagram, and I will see you there. Hey pile two, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to find out what your future self wants to tell you. Okay, so I'm going to go through the tarot cards first, and then I'll go on to your oracle cards. Starting with the tarot, we have the Six of Swords. All right, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Hermit in reverse, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, pile two, the message that I'm getting from your future self is that, you are someone who likes, to travel. Okay, you're someone who wants to travel. And the thing is that, you want to travel and start something new. Okay, you're someone who's more of like an entrepreneur. Okay, you're someone who you're a businesswoman. You want to start businesses. You would like to, you have a lot of ideas and you're very creative. Okay, and your future self wants me to let you know that, whatever it is that you want to start, you should start as soon as possible. Pile two, sorry, because I feel like, you're kind of like someone who wants to, you may want to actually go overseas. You may want to kind of expand whatever you want to do, expand it overseas. You want to travel to start a new life, perhaps even overseas. You want to move overseas, and the thing is that you are kind of just pondering and still thinking about it. You're like, should I go, should I not go? Okay, the thing is this, there is this fear in you that you are kind of just keeping yourself hostage, because you feel like if you go, then you're not going to have friends, or you're not going to have a good support system wherever you are going. Okay, pile 2. But just know that every risk that is worth taking, it's going to be difficult, right? You need to actually make sacrifices for whatever risk you're taking. If you're thinking of starting a business, starting a creative pursuit, just know that you need to not be in hermit energy. You need to come out of the hermit energy in order to pursue what you want. Because if you're not going to come out of the hermit energy and start something new, you're going to feel very miserable. You're going to feel this sense of just, I'm not happy, I feel very unfulfilled in my life. I don't feel like celebrating. I'm just looking at everyone having this amazing life, and I'm just out of that. I'm not part of this amazing life. I'm not part of this life that everyone else seems to be having and enjoying. Okay, because you're not coming out. Okay, you may be stuck in your hermit mode. You're like, you have all these ideas, but you're not putting your words to actions or your thoughts to actions. And because of that, you feel like you're being left out. You're feeling like, success is just not here yet. Why? You may be feeling impatient. And your future self tells you to have patience and go after what you want. Start doing, okay? It's not about planning. You may find yourself planning all day long, or many years, but it's not about that. Really, it's just do it. The message is just to do it. Start it, and then you'll learn along the way. Okay, start whatever it is that you want to do, and you're gonna learn along the way. The thing is that if you're gonna keep planning in hermit mode, right, you're gonna let opportunities just pass you by. Years and days are gonna pass you by, and then you're just gonna be wondering why I haven't started it. Or maybe you're going to choose a safer path because you didn't start when you're supposed to start something new. All right, pile 2. So just do it. Come out of your hermit mode. Join the world. Do it. Enjoy it with your friends. You can collaborate with your friends once you come out. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Okay, pile 2. Collaborating with friends is highlighted here. Okay, let your friends in, collaborate with them, enjoy it. It's much more fun when there are more heads in the game, right? It's much more fun rather than doing by yourself. And if you're someone who who prefers doing things by themselves, then of course, do as you please. But if you're someone who likes, who enjoys discussing things and, having so many ideas and just love working with people, right? You should do it. You should come out of your isolation. COVID-19 is still going on, but we can still come out of it and mix around with our friends, but of course social distancing, right? Also, Mercury is in retrograde, so if you want to start something new, just wait until Mercury is out of retrograde and you can start this idea, this creative passion, this whatever business idea that you are thinking of right now. Pile 2. Okay, we're going to look at our oracle cards that we have. I have this from the Black Moon astrology deck. We have the 3rd house messages in reverse. Okay, the thing with this card, pile 2, is it might be a love related message for you. Okay, pile 2, you may be feeling like you may want to reach out to someone, to text them. Maybe you've been feeling lonely, being a hermit in your house, in your place, right, alone, and you may feel like, should I text my ex, or should I text this person from my past, or someone who maybe deep down your intuition tells you not to do so, but then you're thinking, you're kind of thinking about them so much, and you're wondering what they're doing, are they like having a good life without you, or you're just wondering so much about them. This message tells you, okay, your future self is telling you not to send that message. Okay, do not reach out to this person. No communication. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be someone that you want to send a message to. It could even be applying for a job. Do not do it now. Okay, now is not the time. The current energy, with the current energy, do not do it now. Do not send that message now. Wait until, Mercury in retrograde is over, pile 2. Okay, I know, sometimes you just kind of really have this need to reach out to someone, to let them know how much you love them still, or that kind of thing, where recently I found myself in this energy, but then I had to stop myself and realize that, okay, it's really just the Mercury in retrograde, and and the things that the person is meant to be in your life, they will come back to you, pile 2. So just know that everything happens in divine timing, divine guidance. Now may not be the time. Future self is telling you, no, do not send that message. You're going to regret it in the future. You're going to regret it if you send it now. Okay, and another message for you, we have North Node, right? Life's purpose in reverse. Okay, this tells me, pile 2, that you have not found your life's purpose yet. Okay, North Node usually indicates what's your life purpose in this life as this person right now. But yours is in reverse. Okay, it tells me your future self is telling you that whatever you think your life purpose is now, it might not be it. It's time to reevaluate. Okay, you're not seeing your true life's purpose, pile 2. You're not seeing it. So, the thing is that one way to find out is, of course, looking at your natal chart. Where your North Node is where is what you're meant to do in this life. It gives you kind of like a gauge of what you're supposed to do, with a few suggestions, right? And if you don't believe in that, if you don't believe in astrology and all of that, right, just know that to reevaluate what your life purpose is right now, and, really see what is it you're really passionate about in life. Okay, what is it? What makes your heart beat? Because right now you're not identifying it. And future self is telling you, okay, whatever route you're going down now, it's not it. Okay, it's not it. Reevaluate. All right, pile 2. And we have the card from the archetype cards. We have prostitute in reverse. Okay, I know, it's quite a funny card, right? It's quite a wild card. But just know that, okay, it being in reverse, we're looking at the shadow attribute. Okay, you may be placing material considerations and security above your self-empowerment. Okay, you may be telling yourself, okay, I just want to get rich. I want to be a millionaire, and or someone who is just a CEO or a business owner, right? You may be telling yourself all these things, but the thing is that your intention is not in the right place. Okay, it's okay and it's great to want to be rich, but that shouldn't just be your main life purpose. That shouldn't be just what you want to be, just to be rich, to serve yourself. You need to find what's your true calling. How is it that you are going to serve others? Again, pile 2, we are put on this earth to serve others. As much as you want to think that it's all about you, or it's all about being successful by yourself. We are actually put on this earth to serve. And some people, the lucky ones, they not just lucky, but the hardworking ones, or the ones who really find their purpose, they manage to manifest their goals and whatever they want. And success doesn't look the same for everyone. Okay, you may be someone who's very focused on money and neglecting all the important things in life, like ethics. Ethics and moral compass. Don't ignore your moral compass and ethics just for money, pile 2. Okay, money comes, money goes. What remains with you is who you are as a person. And that is how your life is gonna, it's gonna affect your everything, your love life, everything that in life is going to be affected by who you are and your moral compass. Okay, money is just one part of your life, which is finances, career. But other than that, the person that you are is going to be attracting the people around you. And if you find yourself always among people that are just not good for you, then you really need to think about yourself and your values and your morals and see if it's all in line with who you are. Because if you are misaligned, you're going to be attracting people that are just not good for you in your life, pile 2. Okay, it's good to want success, to manifest success, to be focused on abundance of material goods, right? Material life. But just know that life is just more than that. And being successful doesn't mean having a lot of money, and having a lot of money doesn't mean being successful. Okay, so that is something that your future self is telling you. Do not sell your soul for money. Do not sell yourself. Do not sell your freedom. Do not sell your freedom, your thought, your speech, your desires, your values for money. Okay, money is of the material world, and yes, we do need it, but that it doesn't have to come at a cost of selling everything that means something to you and selling who you are as a person. And then we have the card Striving, okay, from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Okay, pile 2, you need to learn to move with the flow. Okay, pile 2, you may be someone who's such a master manifester, someone who just keeps trying to, get your abundance, going after what you want, or, feeling like you want to be this great businessman or business owner. You just want to be a businesswoman, right? You want to be someone successful. But the thing that life is trying to tell you is you shouldn't come from a place of ego. Okay, do not come from a place of ego. Come from a place of good and positive intentions to serve. All right, pile 2, because if you don't, what happens is that you will feel like you may become successful, you may become one of the most successful people on this earth, but there is going to be this emptiness in your soul, in your heart, and you will never understand why. It's because you came from ego and not from your your soul's purpose. You didn't come from your life's purpose angle. You came from ego, and no matter how great you do or get, you just don't feel satisfied in life. It's because you did not ground yourself. You did not come from a place of the earth, grounding energy. You kind of came from this place of just, I want to just be famous, rich, attractive, the kind of things that it's good, many people want that, but why do you want it? Question all your goals again. Question everything. Question your intention of why do you want to be famous? Why do you want so much money? Think about that, okay? And go with the flow. Your future self is telling you to go with the flow of the universe and Mother Earth and whatever it is that if let's say you have a different religious belief, right? Go with the flow. Okay, do not stand in the way. And from the Divine Feminine deck, you have actually the most special card. I consider it the most special card is the Cosmic Egg, the Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Okay, pile 2, you have so much power, pile 2. All right, pile 2, you are this, your future self wants you to know that you are literally strength and power. Okay, you have so much potential, but it's whether your intentions are going to match your potential, pile 2. Okay, you have so much in store for you, but it's all about ego, intention. It's all about values. Okay, pile 2, you need to come into right alignment with all of that. And then you'll realize, this kind of like a vortex is going to open up and you're going to just be in flow. Okay? And it's okay to feel stuck once in a while. It's okay to just feel like, blah, like once in a while, like, I'm just lazy. I don't feel like doing anything. And it's okay if you feel like that a week or two, it's fine. It's just as long as you know that, change has to happen and you're going to go and change it. You're going to change things. All right, and from the Shine card deck, we have 2 cards for you. Okay, the first card is, journal it out, write how you feel. Okay, sometimes you may feel like you're Like your thoughts are just all over the place, and you kind of just, don't know what you want, don't know what you want to do with your life, don't know where to go. Write it down. Write all the things that you want down. You can even list down pros and cons. If if you're someone who's very structured, type A personality, right? You may just want to journal it out, everything pros and cons, and make up your mind, which way to go. Okay, pile 2. And we have the card, your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Okay, this again is a card of being the magician, the manifester. Okay, everything that you want is in your mind, because we create our thoughts, we create our feelings, and whatever we feel and we think is what we become. The law of attraction. Okay, if you want to be happy, you're gonna tell yourself that you are happy, and you're gonna think happy thoughts, and then you are going to be happy, right? If you want to be successful, you have to think you're already successful. You shouldn't come from a place of lack. There is no lack. We are in a world of abundance. There shouldn't be a mindset that you lack anything. Do not compare yourself to anyone, pile 2. Okay, I'm gonna read about this card in the guidebook that comes with this deck. Okay, the quality of your thoughts reflects the quality of your life, pile 2. Okay, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "You are what you think all day long. Your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on expands, as above, so below." And the list of saying goes on to show what we think we become. Whether you choose to understand it or not, the law of attraction seems to be happening at every moment. When you change your thoughts, you begin to change your reality. The difference between an optimist and a pessimist is choice. You either choose to see the glass half full or half empty. You can search for the silver lining or play the powerless victim role. You get to decide what type of reality you want to experience. When you choose to look on the bright side, you begin to notice the beauty in life. If you find yourself in a funk, begin to examine the latest thoughts and feelings you've been focusing on. What type of energy do they reflect? Use your creative imagination to picture the life you want and believe it is possible for you. You have everything you need within to create your wildest dreams. Notice all the good stuff. You hold the power. And your affirmation for today, or any day that you wake up: I create my reality with the thoughts I think and the feelings I feel. All right, pile 2. Your future self is a very clear message for you. Set good intentions. Come from a place of love rather than ego. And with that, I'll end my reading here. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. It will help my channel a lot. And please, if you would like a private reading, please go on to the Tarot Daily on Instagram, and I will see you in my next reading. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. I hope you have your favorite drink with you and you're sipping on it, and enjoying life as it is, right? Thank you for coming and watching this reading in the first place, pile 3. So first we're going to go and look at your tarot cards, and then we're going to see your oracle cards and see, what your future self has in store for you. Okay? First we have the Lovers in reverse. We have 7 of Cups, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay, pile 3, I think you're going to be my love pile, because the other 2 piles are more of, self-discovery and all of that. There is something going on here with love. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 scenarios, pile 3, okay? First is that in the recent past, or maybe even not so recent past, you thought someone was the love of your life, or you thought this person was a soulmate or a twin flame, but this person proved to be otherwise. Okay, they were not, they are not. And your future self wants you to know that this person is not your twin flame or your soulmate. Okay, they are the fake soulmate and fake twin flame, pile 3. this person, maybe you guys had an amazing, time with each other. You need to move on from that time. Because, okay, you have a lot of options, pile three. Because you're being stuck in, what didn't work in the past and not being able to let go of this person, you are kind of just missing out on all of these options available to you, pile three. And, and you have to realize that times were very difficult with this person. Maybe you had a lot of arguments and fights and things didn't work out, and it didn't work out for a reason because you have a lot of options and you're missing all these things because you're so focused on the past. You're so focused in trying to make it work with this person. But pile three, I'm here to tell you, your future self is here to tell you, leave this person behind, leave the situation behind, because pile three, you have so much more coming your way. Okay, I know it's not easy. It's not easy to get over someone. It's a constant effort. It's a constant process that you have to go through day in, day out. And it could be 7-8 months and you're still thinking of that person. And I can relate to that, okay? I can honestly relate to that, especially if you thought someone was your soulmate or your twin flame. But just know that if it's meant to work, it would have worked, or they would come back again and it would work. But for now, pile three, leave this person aside because, you have more options where you don't have to fight for their affection. Okay, you have other options and other people that are not going to make you feel like you need to fight for them. You need to fight for their affection. You need to fight for getting respected from your person and respected by your person. Okay, if this person made you feel worthless or ever made you feel like you were less than, pile three, this is not the person for you. Okay, you may have been, in isolation for quite a while. Okay, your future self is telling you it's time to come out now. It's time to come out and play. Pile three, it's time to go out and date and, enjoy your life. If you've been alone and, just mourning this for very long, it's time to come out, go out, get to know people, have some fun. Come out, okay? That's the message. Pile three, I'm hearing your future self very loud and clear. Come out from isolation. You're letting life pass you by because of this person that doesn't deserve this amount of warmth and love that you are pushing their way. You're pushing their direction. They are not deserving of it. Okay, pile three. And your future self really wants to tell you that, whatever you think that this person was, it was all an illusion, pile three. You were kind of just, being, they may be kind of just putting a blindfold over your eye because, you may feel like, they are your everything, you're meant to be, but this is all an illusion. Okay? This is all an illusion. Stop fighting it. Go with the flow. Go with the universe flow. Go with divine guidance. Okay? Because the divine energy, the divine power knows what's up, right? Knows what's going on. So, just go with the flow. Leave this person behind. You may have dealt with a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Because the Lovers is Gemini's energy, but it's in reverse and, and just leave this person behind. Just leave them. Do not think about them. Cut your energy away and off from them and go forth. Go out, have fun, get to know more people, and just live your best life, pile three. And another message that I'm getting is that, there may be a decision that you are stuck in making, okay? It could be love, it could be career related or something like that. There could be a decision where you kind of need to make and you're not making because you're kind of full of illusions and you're stuck in making this choice. And you've been sitting on it for too long, not wanting to rock the boat. Maybe it's at your work or anything to do with your family or anything like that. Okay, there's this decision that you're sitting on because of illusions. You've been sitting on it for far too long, procrastinating, putting it off. And your future self is telling you, go ahead and do it now. Okay, it's time for you to make the choice between two people, two things, two situations, two jobs, whatever, right? You need to make your choice because if you don't, you're going to let this opportunity pass you by, pile three. Okay, stop being afraid of rocking the boat. Stop being afraid of, doing what you want to do. Okay, just make that decision. Okay, do not feel like you're stuck in this energy for too long. Leave what doesn't serve you behind. Okay, your future self is telling me to tell you, right? Leave whatever that doesn't serve you, be it a person, a job, a situation, a situationship, whatever it is that does not serve you, leave it behind, because you're kind of just disillusioned right now. Okay, your future self is saying you're kind of disillusioned. Okay, it's time to give up on whatever it is that didn't work for you. Move on, come out of isolation, enjoy life to the fullest. All right, pile 3, and I'm going to look at your oracle cards right now to clarify more things. Okay, from the Black Moon Oracle card, we have the card second house, owning. Okay, the second house is all about material. Okay, the material world, and for you to get it in reverse, okay, pile 3 is for you to really think about, you're not owning your power. Okay, you may not be owning your power. You may not be owning what you have. Okay, you may be someone who comes from a family that does well, or you may be someone who works in a job that does well, and the things that you're not actually appreciating whatever you own, or you have this lack mindset. Pile 3, do not have a lack mindset. Whatever you lost wasn't a loss. Okay, whatever you lost was so that you're making space to get amazing things into your life. Okay, whatever you lost is not a loss. It's not your loss. Okay, just know that it could be that person's loss, it could be whatever situation's loss, but it's not yours. Okay, own what you have. You're not, get into your power. Own it. Own your power. Sit in your throne. Sit on your throne. Own who you are. Own your power. Pile 3, because right now your future self is letting you know that you're not owning who you are. You're not owning your power. You're not saying I have. You're not focusing on what you have. What you are focusing on is what you do not have. And when you focus on what you do not have, you are kind of growing what you do not have. Okay, you're kind of making more things of what you don't have. But if you're going to focus on what you have, you're going to grow that. I have love from my family. I have love from my friends. And that is going to keep growing, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to flourish, right? So, pile 3, very important reminder, own. Okay, own what you have. And we also have the card, I think, Gemini, and Gemini's energy. Again, Gemini's energy is in reverse, so you may have dealt with a Gemini or an air sign, Libra or Aquarius, but doesn't have to be, or you yourself may be a Gemini. Okay, again, if you are Gemini or an air sign, pile 3, you are not owning your power. You are not sitting in your power. Pile 3, you come off as reverse. So whatever you think, you are kind of not following what you think, and you're kind of doing whatever you maybe you feel. Maybe you're following your heart too much instead of following your mind as well. Okay, the thing is, your mind has very rational answers. Sometimes we do have to follow our mind and our heart, make a right decision, a decision that is, it's going to work. You may be in your feels too much. You may be feeling, you may be overwhelmed with your feelings and not knowing which way to go. Okay, pile 3, your future self is telling you to put on your thinking cap. Use logic to solve whatever issues that you're having right now. Use logic, because you are not doing that right now. And when you don't do that, you may kind of just, emotions can be very strong, and emotions may sway you so many different ways, especially if you thought whoever that you dealt with was your soulmate, your twin flame and all that, and you felt like you just couldn't leave them. Your future self is telling you to, use logic. Is that how you're going to be treated your whole life? And if you have a child, okay, a daughter or a son, would you want them to be treated the way that, this person treated you? If you would never want that and wish upon anyone to go through that, then you should ask yourself why you think that you should be going through that. Okay, why do you not love yourself enough to want to put yourself into this situation and prolong it? Pile 3. Ask yourself that, ask yourself that. And from the archetype cards, we have the cards victim, which I'm not surprised that it fell out because, pile 3, right? You may feel very victimized right now. I actually feel for you, pile 3. I can feel your energies. You just feel so lost and feel so sad. And I can feel it. Whatever happened, this heartbreak that happened with this person or, this situation is kind of really just being very hard on you, okay? Okay, prevent you from, this victim in the light attribute, right? Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. You are coming into the energy of, coming out as a survivor, as a champion rather than a victim. Do not ever see yourself as a victim. See yourself as a survivor. I've always said that in this channel over and over again. Own your energy. Own your struggles. Whatever you've been through, you own it. You wear it like a badge. Okay, you wear it like a badge of honor. Okay, this is your strength. You are strength. You're not victim, you are strength. Okay, use logic. Sometimes we can't just use emotions all the while. Come out and join the world. It's time to have fun, pile 3. Okay, and from the Wild Offering Oracle deck, we have the card Self-Love. Okay, show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Okay, pile 3, if you've been, if you've not been feeling confident about yourself, okay, or maybe how you look or how you feel, right? It's all about self-love. It's all about loving yourself, and then you're gonna radiate, okay? If you feel like your physical appearance got in the way of an old relationship, pile 3, that is a very toxic way of thinking. Just know that, all this love comes from within. And when you are love, you radiate love and you look like the most loveliest person in the world, okay? If you've read the book The Twits by Roald Dahl, they talk about, if people have ugly thoughts, they become uglier. And if people have sad and depressed thoughts, that's how they look. But if you have happy and beautiful and lovely good thoughts about yourself and others, it radiates through you and you become the most attractive person in the room. And pile 3, that is the kind of energy your future self wants you to step into. Okay, leave this person behind. They have made you feel, they might have made you feel very worthless or question your worth, and that is not the kind of energy you want in your life, pile 3. And from the Divine Feminine deck, we have the card Kuan Yin, okay, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. This is a card that tells you to be, compassionate to yourself. Show yourself compassion, pile 3. Okay, of course, more than showing others compassion, which I'm sure you do. Show yourself. It's time now to stop showing this person that wronged you or whoever wronged you in your life compassion. Show yourself compassion. Show yourself love. And show yourself what you deserve. Okay, you deserve to be treated well and respected. You don't deserve someone who makes you question your beauty or who you are as a person. Show yourself compassion, and the thing is that you need to know, right? Yes, I'm suffering, but I'm going to get over it. I'm going to get past it. I'm not going to suffer forever. That's what you need to tell yourself, pile 3. Because the thing is that we all will suffer once in a while, and it's fine because we will get through it. You can't stay in a situation just because you fear suffering. Okay, do not stay in a situation because you fear the suffering part of things. No, okay, or you fear the other person suffering. It's not your problem. If they did not treat you well, walk out of the situation, pile 3. And from the Shine deck, we have the card, keep your thoughts positive. It's a beautiful card right here. Okay, keep your thoughts positive about yourself, about how you are going to be in the future. Your future self wants you to know your positive thoughts is going to attract more reasons for you to be positive. Your positive thoughts is going to, get you out of this funk, of this depression or this feeling of just anxiety and sadness, Your positive thoughts is going to lift you up, lift you away, lift you up from all this sadness and low vibrational energy that you've been feeling. Pile 3, okay, keep them positive. Keep a gratitude journal. Okay, keep a gratitude journal. It's going to change your life. Or even if you're not someone who likes to write, just at the end of the day, before you go to sleep, just think to yourself, one thing I'm grateful for today. Just be grateful for one thing, and your life will be getting, amazing and better. Okay, pile 3. And to end off your reading, we have this card. Show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Pile 3. Okay, it's all about knowing your power and shining, and knowing how beautiful you are on the inside and on the outside, and radiating love, radiating whatever it is that the divine has blessed you with. Okay, show off your sparkle, shine from inside. Find the inner child in you that always wants to play and have fun and just want to laugh out loud. It's not easy now if I'm telling you this now, especially if you feel really down. But just know that this is always going to be at the back of your mind. Just know you're meant to be beautiful and happy and like a child in this world. Okay, you're meant to be that. And that is that is your power that you're going to step into. And your future self wants you to know. Okay, there's no point crying over spilt milk. There's no point crying over this person. Leave this person behind. Cut your energy off them. Cut whatever situation, get it out of your system, and go ahead, go and find new experiences, new people to date. Eventually you're going to forget. Okay, the body remembers, right? What you're probably thinking of is all the good times you guys had, maybe the way that you guys kissed, and like any beautiful experience that you've shared. You're holding on to it because your body remembers, but your body needs some time to forget. And once you do, you're going to go and move on to amazing, beautiful things in your life. I really hope the best for you, Pile 3. Thank you for actually sitting down and listening to this reading. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you would like a private reading, please do reach out to me at The Tarot Daily on Instagram. And I will see you in my next reading. Thank you.